Who are you, young man?
Scratch, Wheels of Soul, Nomad, Texas.
Will.
When you come into Wheels of Soul?
2014.
Okay. So you got 6 years on.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah.
Piggybacking off of Super Days.
I got you, Will.
Can I take one with y'all, go, man?
Need another?
Rocco,
Come on, Super.
it was a cat that I met, and I rode around with him for about a year. We just was riding around, bopping around different places, and all, just not on no club stuff or anything. Just we had Harleys, just out getting it. Then one day, after about a year of
If
riding,
I hear that goddamn pony rev up, I got something to kick
we
your
stopped
ass.
at
All
a
you gotta do
spot,
is say something.
and he went inside his scoop, and he took out some rags, and he was like, "What you know about this?" And it was Wheels of Soul rags, and I was like, "Yo, I remember them. I had an old girlfriend. I used to mess with her, and her uncles was Wheels." And I said, "Yeah, when you became a Wheel?" He was like, "Man, I've been this all along." And he finally asked me, I want to take you out and meet some people. So he took me out and he introduced me to the president and some other guys. Back then the president was Black Sheep.
Okay.
Met with them, hung out with them over and over and over again. They kept asking, for me to come out. And then one time, after maybe a few months of hanging out with them, Black Sheep asked me, "Well, what I think about this?" I was like, "Man, I don't join nothing, nothing, whatever." He was like, "Look, man, the first thing he gave me was, hey, look, man, you gotta take care of your family first." He said, "Your family first." He said, "Your career, your job second, and then you can do this." He said, "This is what we preach. If you follow in this order, you're gonna be good. You mess this order up, you're gonna be all messed up." And you know what? He was exactly right. So when he told me that, I went ahead on and I was like, "You know what? Let me give this thing a go." And I did.
What year did you come in?
2014.
Okay,
2014.
Okay.
And I prospected, and man, gosh, I got on. I finally patched in. I patched in after 9 months, a little over 9 months, and went up through the ranks really quickly, more quickly than what I would have ever wanted to. I mean, I patched in me and Apache. I patched in with one other bro. That was Apache from out of Chicago. In 2 weeks, I was sergeant at arms. In 3 months, I was vice president. In 5 months, I was a president. Once again, a lot faster than what I would ever even recommend at all. But the journey it's been real. It's 11 years in now.
You got 11 years in. When did you do your nomad life and stuff?
I got my life.
Who were the first sets of nomads here?
From the stories I got, the first nomad in Texas was Duck down in Houston.
I recruited Duck.
Okay, so that was the first.
Say it again, Wiz. No, I recruited Duck. Duck came in under me. Wheels of Soul.
He was the first nomad in Texas, and then 2023. I was I was offered to go. I ain't
You and
on
Swerve?
that. Me and Swerve.
Out of Hawaii.
Swerve out of Hawaii, who was a president. He had just left here. We were on a run together with 5 other bros. We went with Murder. Murder picked us and went with us. And 2023, man, that was a hell of a thing. It was just to keep it like real quick. It was 17 days on the road and 10,000 miles with a shitload of adventures in between.
Any good stories that stand out from 17 days?
Yes, it's
Anything that's not gonna get us locked up?
it's quite a few stories, and maybe
Yeah.
I'll just give this one real quick. We was 2 days on the ride. 2 days. We had just got to California. Me, Swerve, Bear. And Bear was having problems with his scoot. I was having problems with mine. And we stopped over in a place called Victorville. And they was working on my my clutch, and they did something to Bear joint. And we asked the people inside, well, hey, where's a good place to eat while we wait on our scoots? And a chick was like, hey, go up the street, around the corner, there's a spot, got great food, etc., etc. So we walk up there, we go up there, and we go in the spot, and we see a few guys sitting over to the side, and they had this real little sexy waitress in there, and she give us a seat. We sit down, and man, it couldn't have been but maybe 5 minutes later, we started hearing a whole bunch of scoots coming in. And then we seen all these scoots coming to the parking lot. 12 to 15 scoots come in the parking lot. The waitress, she comes over to us and she has her apron like this. And she comes over to our table and was like, I can't stand these fucking guys. I can't stand these fucking guys. Fuck, she comes over to the table and does like this, and she gives us about 10 to 12 fucking knives. And it was like, y'all gonna need these. Right? So, I'm like, you out your fucking mind. We ain't gonna need those, whatever. So we see the guys get off the bike, half of them bikes, half of them got helmets on. We notice who they are. They are a pretty famous California club. So they come into place. They go to the guys that were sitting over in the corner, and then they come over to us, and they were like, yeah, we hear y'all were here with another club.
That's it. And
I'm like, man, whoever told you that told you a fucking lie. We're here by ourselves. You know, we Wheels of Soul. We stand alone club, whatever. So we kind of go back and forward. I guess they make a call, whatever. We go back and forth, and they decide to, okay, it's cool. So they leave. We sit back down. It wasn't 3 minutes later, we hear a shitload of scoots coming in again. It's probably about 15 more scoots. Same club. They hop off their scoots, come inside the joint. We go through the same shit again. Right? The bro Swerve was like, noticed one of them from another club in Hawaii, and he hollers at him, and I was like, look, man, we just hollered at your other people. And then it was like, they made the call. They was like, okay, everything good. They left. They left right out.